Hello everyone and welcome back. Thanks for joining me today. I just wanted to cover a little bit of the fractional again. So I know that I just recently did a video on this right here. And you know, I'm not a huge supporter. If you've watched this channel long enough, you know that I'm not a huge supporter of these because of what you pay for the gold content. I've put out there that you'd be better off getting some of this here, which is 1 gram bars, and then you can get your 1/20 ounce pieces, and you can also get 1 gram, and as always I put it upside down, but you get the point. I do collect some gold that is fractional, and because ones like this here, it's not very easy to go and pick one of these up right now. The price of gold is at an all-time high. Very difficult unless you have a lot of money just to go drop thousands of dollars on gold. So in my time of looking, I came across Goldbacks, and now I'm not a big fan of these, and I've shared why in the past. Now, there are some places and some stores around here where I live that actually take Goldbacks as currency. And most of them use the exchange rate for these, which is about twice as much as what gold is actually worth. So if you're in a place where they use these, and you can use these now, the places that have these, a couple of them are repair shops and some are just Patriot shops. Not very many of them around my area that use these, but it seems to be growing and growing, and businesses can actually sign up to take these and use these as actual currency. And if you go to their website, they explain a lot of things with it, and I am all for other forms of money. The whole reason why I stack silver and gold, like this one here is fractional silver. I've been picking up more fractional as I can, but the premiums on these can get quite high as well. The quarter ounces usually go for about what you pay for silver eagles. And to be honest with you, I'd rather have a silver eagle than fractional. But when I can pick this up at a decent price, I go ahead and do so. But my favorite fractional for silver is 90% constitutional. And my shop at times also has some coins that were minted at later dates that are 90% quarters. And I also have picked up some silver dollars that were made after 1964 as well that are 90% silver. And my shop, he gets a lot of it in sometimes, and he just marks it and prices it out at spot price or just over spot price. But the 90% that is pre-1965 is all usually priced below spot by about 25 cents. So it's a great shop that I go to. I know not all places have that, but it's always good to shop around and see what you can find. But I'm always a fan of gold and silver over the American dollar. It continues to go down, and the Feds dropped the interest rates today by a quarter point, and we'll see what that does to metals. Now, the other day, yesterday, I believe silver hit about $43, and I expected it to actually go up today once the rates were dropped, but that is actually not the case. It actually dropped down today. The silver price is at below 42 now, and that was pretty interesting to see. But I'd like to hear what you guys have to say about it. I know that in this community, everybody out there that stacks silver and stacks gold, we do pay attention a lot to what the market is doing. A lot of us do, not everyone. But I'd be very interested to see what your thoughts are. I've seen a lot of videos recently talking about how we could see $100 silver prices by the end of this year. Who knows what gold is going to do? Who knows what silver is going to do? But as always, I continue to stack, and I'll continue to do so. because I know that it is a safer alternative for my savings account. Now that's what I call my stacking. My stacking I consider a savings account. So for you out there that have watched my channel and have paid attention to any of my videos, you understand that I don't really consider silver as an investment. I consider it a savings account. I have money in other investments that far outpace what silver and what gold do. But I'll be honest with you, over the last year, silver has gone up nearly, it's over 30%, gold's over 30% in the last year, and you can't really say that other investments can really do that much for you. And so at this point in the last year, if you were to invest a bunch of money and you were to go sell all your silver and your gold now, then you would definitely have come out way ahead of the game. But for long-term stackers, which is what I do, and a lot of the people that watch this channel, we stack and we don't plan on selling it or getting rid of it. Some of us strategize on how to trade it out for gold when it hits certain ratios. But for the most part, we stack it because we understand that the American fiat dollar is not doing well, and we all presume it's going to get a lot worse. So as always, everybody, I do encourage you to keep on stacking and keep on adding it. But I'm very interested in this. I've been doing a lot of research on it. I did a video, and I've always really poo-pooed this stuff and said it was a horrible way to go. But if there are businesses out there that are willing to accept this as what you pay for it, this one here is a 1/1000th. So, but when you pick these up, they're about $7. Now the exchange rate online, if you guys went and looked up their exchange rate on this, I believe these ones are at about $7 per one. So they come in denominations. You can see the one here. Some of them are half. So the last time I looked at the one, it's 7-to-1 on this, even though this is only $3.70. The exchange rate for this is about $7, and that's what you end up paying for these if you were to buy them. So I like the idea of this. It has no real world work for me right now because I can't use them. The places that are close by here are just repair shops and things like that. So I can't see myself actually using this right now. But I like the concept, and I'd like to hear you guys' opinions on that as well. So as always, keep on stacking, onward and upward.
There once was a man that stacked silver, so he called himself an investor. But the silver he had was not enough, so he stacked it more and more. Soon then the increase comes, shiny, glittery, and in large sums. Now when the stacking's done, he loved it more and more.